Welcome to part 2 of reviewing the cast for Talking Storms. We are starting off today with France and Germany. Well, not today, but we're starting off video 2 with France and Germany. Both being casted by Recom, so he is both. You can probably already tell where this is going. In the past, France has been beat up by Germany. They just get along now. Technically, we should go on to the next one. So next are Ireland and England. With me being Ireland, I am at Ireland in the Talking Storms roleplay, and England is Recom. In the past, you can already tell what happened. In the past, in real life, bong. So yeah. Next, Scotland and Wales, and we're not going to do the same thing as the previous two because, well, obvious reasons. They never fought each other. Wales and Scotland, well, Wales is free. You can choose if you want to be Wales. I think. Scotland is Again, I was Wales in the past, but not anymore. Alright, next. Poland and Spain, they're both casted by Recom. And I would give you an example of what happens when Poland says the K word, the Polish K word. Example time, here is and let's just say Poland says this. I'll type it out. Poland says that word right there. And me and I'm using here just because I can only put one in. And yeet. So Poland cannot say that word, the K word. Alright. Next. Bosnia and Croatia, which I think both are next. And Bosnia, look at Bosnia. The one with the egg on their head? Yeah, that's Bosnia. It's got the Bosnian flag. But Bosnia and Herzegovina is what it's called in reality. But yeah. Anyways, when I threw this, I hurt my hand in the one video with the when I was doing that to my old account in this game. Yeah, I swung this to Lego plates at my TV stand, and I hit my hand there. I'm fine, don't worry. Anyways, next, Italy and Vatican. Vatican is, I believe, either Roblox boy, or is Tower, and Italy is Sometimes I'll do a storm here. Okay, sorry about that. I'm going to do an example. That's an example. Of the phrase to remove Italy. It is remove pizza. I use Savannah because I've formed that name system with a system with the name Savannah more times than I have not in the Mediterranean. Anyways, next. The Bacon Man is Portugalisia, and then there's also Romania. Hungary is Romania, I have no clue. And then there's Portugalisia. A custom nation, which is Portugal plus Galicia. As in, Spanish Galicia. The one that is part of Spain today. The reason why it's called Portugalisia is because if you were to combine the word Portugal and the word Galicia, you smack them together, and you actually find out that the first three letters in Galicia and the final three letters in Portugal are the same. So you can easily make them, put them together. Unlike with Czechoslovakia. Anyways, next. Egypt, which is Recom, and Monaco, which is Tower. I do not know why Egypt looks like a phone. Don't ask me. But Re is Egypt. If I haven't already said that. Anyways, next. First dual Arab League one. Syria and Saudi. That's in Saudi Arabia. I think Saudi is Re and Syria is Re. Anyways, Syria's still probably in a civil war right now. Not much to say. Next. And now we have Turkey and Iraq. I do not know why Turkey's hands have that on them. And Iraq's got the Iraqi flag. Well, it looks like an Iraq flag. And then it's also got an egg on its head, too, again. Like Bosnia. Re is, I believe, both. Yeah, Re's Turkey, I know that. Don't know about Iraq. Next. Israel and Aquitania. Israel is, today, disputed entirely with, like, Israel has disputes with both, with, like, the whole entirety of, like, Israel and Palestine. That's all, let me just say it. That's, thing is, Israel claims Palestine, Palestine claims Israel. Enough said. And with Aquitania basically just declared of independence from France, and France didn't even put up a fight. Yeah, France basically ignored Aquitania gaining independence. Anyways, Dominion of Catalonia not shown, or error for Dominion of Catalonia not shown here, as Catalonia is a dominion of Aquitania. I'm not going to show Catalonia here, though. Just saying. Next. Libya and Tunisia. With Libya being Re and Tunisia. I am Tunisia, surprisingly. I do have one nation that is actually part of a Arab League, and that is Libya. Well, not Libya, but Tunisia. And then there's Re with Libya, I believe. Funny thing is, Libya is still in civil strife. May have to split them into Fezzan, Cyrenia, and Tripolitania soon. If that does happen, that'll happen. Next. Morocco and Algeria. Algeria is Recom once again, but Morocco is not Re, or Tower. Typhoon Dayton. Typhoon _ Dayton is his Roblox username. The at Typhoon _ Dayton or something. I think it's at Typhoon Dayton. Is Morocco, surprisingly. This is one of the few ones he is. Anyways, next. Andalusia and the Canary Islands. I use the word Canary to signal the Canary Islands. Still, I think Canaries are independent, and then, of course, Andalusia, I move them into Africa. Near Morocco. Because they were once Cordoba. At one point, Al-Andalus. At some point, so yeah. Moving on. Grenada and Brazil. Brazil is Dayton most of the time, although Re can be Brazil at some points. And then, of course, I am Grenada. Now, I will be doing some more of the Caribbean islands, particularly, I believe, Barbados and St. Lucia. Are the only two that I will do. Other two Western Antilles islands I'll do. But yeah. Next. The Philippines and Saipan. Saipan is better known as the Northern Mariana Islands. Re is both, if you're wondering. And Saipan is allied with Guam and Palau. Philippines just tends to hate trespassers in the West Pacific. Just saying. And they seem to get the worst of it. I think they've been exploded as many times as Florida has. Haiyan, Boha, Bopha, BOPHA, if you're wondering. Mike, believe it or not, from 1990. More recently, Goni, Kamuri, Mankut, U2. It's I'll do some of them. Oh. Like that. Or that. 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 And that. But yeah. Anyways, next. This part is the longest yet. Two custom countries, Plasma Empire and Reading Empire, both of which are custom countries, both of which are made by Re and controlled by Re. Very simple. Moving on. South Carolina and Mississippi are the next ones. Russian trying to pronounce Mississippi in English is kind of funny. Not too much funny. Really. You can thank my sister for that. Next. Near this tower, he also uses the thing of me and Typhoon Dayton. It's Typhoon _ Dayton, by the way. Just to confirm. He's been offline for a while. I don't know why he looks like Roblox, but he just does. I do not know what tower looks like, by the way. Next. Tennessee and Columbia, both controlled by Recom. Very simple. Next. Texlahoma and Oklahoma. Oklahoma is controlled by Re. And Texlahoma, a mix of Texas and Oklahoma. Texlahoma is me. Believe it or not. Next. Quebec and Ontario. What can I say? Both are controlled by Re. Nothing special. Next. Manitoba and Saskatchewan. I do not know how to pronounce this. I am very sorry to Tower of Taco Bell. I do not know how to pronounce it. He just goes by Sask anyway. Next. British Columbia, which is Re, the Bacon Man. And Alberta. I do not know who the heck Alberta is anymore. Next. Just to confirm that these are Alberta and British Columbia. Yep, there they are. Yukon and Alaska. And that's a nice jacket. Yukon and Alaska. I do not know who the heck Yukon is. Probably Re. And then Alaska, which is definitely Re. Alaska is this one, by the way. Northwest Territories and Nunavut. Both are, well, Northwest Territories, that is Tower of Taco Bell, and then Nunavut is Re, I believe. Next. Newfoundland and Labrador. They're not united. I'm Newfoundland, Re's Labrador, I believe. Or it's either I'm Labrador, Re's Newfoundland, or I'm Newfoundland and Re is Labrador. I do not know. I'll have to ask Re when I get the chance. Okay, next. Might be a bit confusing. They're both Bacon Mans, but this one right here is New Jersey, and then this one is Arkansas. Both are Re, I believe. Yeah, I know Arkansas is Re. New Jersey, I'm kind of iffy. He probably is still New Jersey. Next. Sorry, I try to shift around their characters in a bunch, but Indiana and Illinois both are me still, by the way. Note, Chicago is not independent. Next. Michigan, Prussia. Prussia was moved and they own the entirety of the northern peninsula of Michigan now. Enough said. I'm Prussia, Re is Michigan. Next. Basque and Wisconsin. Basque actually moved and they've got a piece of one of the counties in Minnesota. It is the furthest one to touching it's actually the closest one to like a Michigan county, I believe. Whatever it is, it's like the furthest northeasternmost county, and then of course Wisconsin remains the same. They still love cheese. Next. Minnesota. This one. Well, this is Dakota. That's me. I united the two Dakotas. The Bacon Man is Minnesota. I control Dakota, by the way, still. I will probably for a while. Next. Fiji and custom nation Parthia. I'm Parthia. I control Parthia in the Talking Storms roleplay. That's essentially Southwest Australia. I split Western Australia. Me and Reed agreed on splitting Western Australia into two. Western Australia became Northwest Australia. And then, of course, we have Fiji, which is controlled by Reed. Next, Queensland and New Zealand, both controlled by Reed. Nothing special. Next, Vanuatu and Tuvalu. I do not know who controls either of these, but they're open. And if you want to join in, comment. You can be one of these two small nations there. They're not really going to have a big of an impact, but yeah, they're there. Next, Samoa and New South Wales, both controlled by Reed. Nothing to say here. We're moving on now. Indonesia, Malaysia. Indonesia, actually, get a ticket from there in the Australian region. You can actually go to the West Pacific if you're going to travel there. We always assume that the equator doesn't exist. The equatorial winds don't exist. Next, Victoria and Northern Australia, both controlled by Reed. Nothing special. Next. This one right here is actually kind of wholesome. There's a dog. But it's Tasmania and South Australia. The Bacon Man is South Australia. Both are controlled by Reed. I use the term South Australia instead of Southern Territories. Here, okay? Next. Singapore, which I think Reed has. And California, which I know Reed has. Alright. Next. Custom Nation RSM. Which, if you have actually seen the account Arthur Journey, and notice a certain, I'll put it up here. A certain Revera. RSM, I use Revera for general short. RSM is true short, and long, they're called Reveranis. RSM, you could probably tell that they are, I'll just put it. Peaceful Maoist, if you're wondering. Yeah. There's a Peaceful Maoist. Let's just go into the next one, okay? I'm gonna shut up now. FCS and Mexico. FCS is a custom nation made by me. You probably already know that FCS is my main roleplay nation. And, in places like a Galileo stream. Galileo is like a YouTuber I watch quite a bit. I had a Thai friend that actually hated Galileo, apparently. But yeah. And Mexico. I am the FCS, and then Re is Mexico. Next. Yucatan and Nicaragua. Both are controlled by RECOM. Nothing special. Yucatan is independent from Mexico. Next. Cuba and Arizona. Both controlled by RE. Although Arizona does own Vegas because Nevada does not exist. Next. Vegas and Los Angeles. Both are me. Los Angeles is independent from California. Vegas is a very, very high autonomous state part of Arizona. Moving on. Oregon and Washington. They are both RE. I am Vegas and Los Angeles. Funny thing is, they don't really speak often. Moving on, by the way. Two Bacon Men, Baja California and New Mexico. New Mexico is indeed, I forgot, Tower, and Baja California is RE. Baja California has not spoken in recent times, however. Next. China, which is RE, and Bavaria, which is me. RECOM is China. China lost, so a decent amount of its land. You can already do. Bavaria has Nebraska's Panhandle. Doesn't have any of Germany. Just saying. Same case with, Castile, Leon, Prussia, Basque, Brittany, and whatnot. So, yeah. Next. Very simple. Nebraska and Kansas. They are both controlled by RECOM. Next. Missouri and Utah. Missouri is Typhoon Dayton, and Utah is, I don't know. Next. I don't know why, but Wyoming and Idaho. I don't know who controls either of these. Next. And apparently there is SpongeBob and Colorado and Montana. I think Ria's Montana and Colorado. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Anyways, next, I guess. Czech and Slovakia. They're both recom. Enough said. Not going to say much here. Next. Switzerland and Austria, both also re. Switzerland is still neutral. We do have 2 more, which is 1 more round. Next, anyway. Maybe a couple more than expected, because I forgot one. Hungary and St. Lucia. I do not know who is Hungary, but Re is St. Lucia. Moving on, I guess. Now for the last one, we have Bermuda, which is Recom as well. Now, this part's a little bit interesting because I'll be doing multiple parts with Bermuda. So, yep. Bermuda hates storms that come near it. Fabian. Nicole. Gonzalo. Basically any storm that goes near it. Fabian is an example of one that was retired, and Nicole and Gonzalo did not get retired, surprisingly. Bermuda also hates Paulette. Cuba hates Paloma, by the way. What other storms does Bermuda hate? I'm trying to think here. Not many. Anyways, yeah, that's actually it for the whole cast, I guess. Yeah, I forgot. Did I forget one person? Roblox Boy. Oh, yeah, I'll do Roblox Boy. And, yeah. I threw me in there because, yes, and he's actually stacked up for winter. He's got a scarf like I do. No Ashanka, though, because I have an Ashanka. And it always seems to be that Boya is always behind the 8 ball for these seasons. It doesn't matter, like, what it is. Boy's always behind me and Ree. My seasons, when powered by Mints, are like insane compared to his. Alright, we're going to move on to the final part. And for the last one, it's usually Ree that always seems to be able to catch up to Boy. Not only that, but his seasons in general may occasionally contain 100 storms on average. Which is a lot. But yeah. Anyways, I guess that's it for the cast. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.